Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome to Keep Driving, which is a game that's basically been made for me, because, okay, what I'm going to do now is simply quote the opening line on the Steam page, which is, it's the early 2000s, and you've just bought your first car. And that's true. In the early 2000s, I did buy my first car, a beautiful second-hand silver Toyota Corolla. I love that thing. That was a wonderful, wonderful car. So, okay, basically, yeah, I've reached the stage of my life where the nostalgia bait to video games, harkening back to a long ago lost time, they're actually, you know, referring to the period I personally remember, so it's deeply concerning in a way, yes. The summer sprawls out before you as you're about to go on your first big road trip alone. Okay, so me and this game have diverged a tiny bit immediately, which is, never really went on, like, you know, a single big road trip after I got my license in the early 2000s, which I did. Passed my test first time too, thank you very much. So, okay, what I'm going to be experiencing today is, like, alternate universe John, who did decide to go on a big road trip in his tiny silver Toyota Corolla. Oh, and one more detail for the parallel universe simulation, which is, yes, this is going to be American John's road trip, by the looks of it, because no one's explicitly said we're in America. But this does not look like Britain. That looks like an American landscape with American architecture to me. Oh, and this is hilarious. As part of my parallel universe road trip, I've got to specify my relationship with my parents, and, okay, good relationship with my parents helps me out at the pinch, because I can literally, like, call them for help or whatnot, so this is a difficulty slider, isn't it? Like, if I've got a good relationship with my parents, that's playing the game on easy mode, because I'll have more ability to get myself out of trouble, so, okay, that's a delightful way of doing a difficulty slider. I'm just going to keep that in the centre, that's fine. Occupation, yes, I will stick with a student, that's a-okay, so I've got myself a skill point, I can gain more when I read, and on top of that, I'm going to bring, yes, my mom's care package with me, as opposed to tools or guitar and beer. Well, that's just an irresponsible road trip. No. Bring some food along, together with bandages, aspirin, etc, etc. And finally, we've got to pick the car, so, okay. A truck? Oh, this is a very American road trip. No, not a truck. Oh, now that's more like it. A 1981 sedan. Beautiful. Oh, and even better. This isn't just a road trip. Oh, no. Oh, flipping no. This is a Resident Evil 4 briefcase road trip, so, okay. Because of the car I picked, I've only got so much flipping space, though I can also fold away the seats to create more space, suggesting, right, I might be, you know, joined by other people as the adventure continues. For now, though, yeah, put all the rear seats down, that's fine. And okay, everything else comes with me. We'll just drag you around, put the chocolate behind me, so I could grab that nice and easy, though. Okay, I've also got, yes, I'm pretty sure that's like the glove compartment right there, so I'm bringing some more chocolate with me as well, together with duct tape I can use during events. How many events am I going to run into on, like, you know, a road trip where I just suddenly need duct tape to hand in the glove compartment? Okay, I'm not sure where this road trip's going. We've also got, yes, some bandages. Those could just be in the back. Some bananas, so I've got some proper food that's not just chocolate. There's some aspirin, that's next to the bandages, absolutely. And one letter from a friend. So, okay, new journey, way out festival. So, right, I may have a destination in mind. So, hey, are you coming to the festival this year? Heard you got a new car? Fun. You can buy a ticket in any big city. It's kind of a long ways anyway, but you'll make it. Don't forget to sleep and fill up when you're low on gas. We're stranded once or twice. It's not so bad if you have some money. See you in 4 weeks. So, okay. Get a ticket, get a tent, get to the festival. I'm guessing, yes, there might be all sorts of nonsense on the way between me and there. Oh, and blimey heck, when it says road trip. Okay, it's not kidding, as it turns out. I'm actually picking a route through a very, very bloody big map. Okay, so I'm starting in the middle of nowhere, just small towns, country roads, etc, etc. And as we mosey elsewhere to bigger societies, there's going to be a lot more stuff available, and I suspect the big thing's going to be work. Right now, I've only got 75, whatever those are precisely. So I say, yeah, head along the road till we get to Friedorf. We'll change on to, the motorway there, and take the road up towards Carlaby. There's work available in Carlaby, so yeah, bare minimum we can figure out roughly what the economy looks like. So, in which case, screw you, hometown, away we flippy go out onto the open road. Beautiful. So, we just get to, enjoy the scenery passing by as we mosey on our way. By the sounds of it, right. I've immediately run into a tractor, which is making a peaceful humming sound, but I'm guessing I don't appreciate that. So, right. It's not just a case of navigating, managing money, enjoying the vibes and whatnot. Apparently, there's going to be proper events on the road. There's like, gameplay here or whatnot. So, okay, when I run into trouble on the road, it can knacker things. Energy, cash, my car's durability, gas. And as for my response to the tractor situation, the starting skill is just relax. Because honestly, the problem is a slow tractor that I apparently can't get past. So, yeah, relaxing does seem like a good solution, absolutely. So that could get rid of various threats. In particular, a person, nothing, and then a fuel. So if I put that there... Okay, that gets rid of a couple of problems. And because that was perfectly lined up, that gets me an extra turn. Okay, there's proper gameplay here, gotcha! So, let's just have a go at the tractor. Not sure what that means, but sure. Just to get rid of... yes, this symbol here, because I'm guessing that means I'm about to start taking damage to those metrics. So that's just to protect my car a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. And tragically, yes, the tractor is now... the tractor's not really attacking me, is it? It's just, I'm stuck behind the tractor, and that's meaning I'm wasting fuel. And okay, the better option might be just to run by holding down the gas pedal, but... yeah, the threats that are still outstanding will hit me on the way out. And that's what the items in my glove box are for, which is why you keep some items here, not just in the trunk, so you can access them during these encounters. So, okay, I think I see what's going on here. I've got, like, multiple uses out of this here duct tape, so I'm gonna, like, duct tape my car together on the go or something, so the car doesn't take any more damage. So that's gone. Beautiful. And then we can just spend a tiny bit of energy on, say, you, my friend. That's perfect, so I get another go. And yeah, then I can just relax and get rid of the last threats. And there we go. The threat has been averted. I can now overtake the tractor. And on we go, though. Okay, there's potholes as well. Amazing. So, okay, this is how you're going to take a damage as time goes by. Now, right. This is definitely where I want to be using the flipping tape. Okay, this is... no, not you. The tape, thank you. That is spot on. That should be a perfect turn. Because, yeah, every single thing at blues, they're correctly hitting where they're supposed to hit. So that's perfect, which is beautiful. Everything closes up together, so I can spend an energy to make sure I don't take any more fuel damage, so I'm taking energy just for using that. And there we go. We can now use whatever we want to get past the potholes and move on, though. Okay, given my, only skill that can deal with car-related issues is have a go which burns energy, I need to figure out how to learn a skill that means, yes, I can deal with car issues, because, okay, that does make sense. Right now, I don't know how to fix up my car. That's not a skill I've got. So, right, we need to learn some new skills. For the time being, though, spend the energy to resolve the McGibble. Threat averted. And okay, on a wee flippy go down the road. Don't mind me, small car. I'd rather be in that car. That car looks a bit like my old Toyota Corolla, just the wrong colour. I'm also, having some introspection here that I'm amazing at driving. I'm really not sure about that game, because, I've not even, reached the village over from starting a hometown yet, and I've already lost a quarter of my gas, and my car's taken a knock, and I'm a third of the way to falling over out of exhaustion. I'm going to say I'd be keeping the speed steady, which is a good thing to do when you're driving, absolutely. So, as a result, I'm holding the wheel steadily with confidence. I have no idea. Oh, hang on. That's made me happy. So now I get an extra potential turn during a road event, but also, right, I'm now getting hungry and tired as time goes by. And on top of that, there's someone to talk to. Okay, sorry, there was a hitchhiker. I completely missed you, but I decided to stop for some reason. Hello there. If you're going out on the road, you'd better be prepared. You've got to have a journal to write stuff down in. And a music player is necessary. Good soundtrack for the road trip, that's fair, absolutely. And okay, speaking of which, I can just rest in my car to get my energy back, but the car will slowly disintegrate while I'm doing it. And that journal, that's how we unlock new skills. Lovely. So okay, got 2 skill points right now. This would give me a new driver skill. And that's blue. That's precisely what I just said I wanted. Costs no energy. It's got 4 uses before I need to rest. Go on then. That seems very, very useful indeed. So now, yeah, I can deal with every problem without spending energy. And before I set off again, yeah, I did just get hungry, making my energy costs go up a bit. So, thank goodness, my mum's care package included a banana. And okay, that was a bunch of bananas. There are more of them. Good, 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 good. And okay, apparently this woman didn't, want a lift or anything. So, right, sorry, I think we've actually arrived at our first destination. Okay, time for the terrifying moment here, which is... how much does gas cost? Oh, hang on. This game said 20 years ago. Gas might be cheap, actually, so... okay. Not that bad. Admittedly, I have no idea how much this currency is worth, so I've no idea why I'm saying not that bad. You know what? Get the flipping car fueled up. That feels important. And on my way out, right, bloody hell, shops have got a lot of, stuff, though. Is that a coffee? Restores to energy. Cures tired. Right. That feels like a very good idea. Okay, buy some cheap food that can deal with hunger. Like, say, some chips for next to my banana. That's absolutely fine. Oh, and for only $5, set of matches with 8 chargers that let me, yes, deal with issues pertaining to, yes, car maintenance. Go on then, that's fine. Okay, a flashlight dealing with, yes, a threat automatically at night. That strikes me as a very, very good idea. Keep that by the front and John, stop spending money. You have no idea how difficult it is to earn money. That might be more difficult than you're thinking. Okay, well, I'm buying the lottery ticket though, because who knows, maybe I'm going to win the lottery. But no more money being spent. Then again, these cool shades are only $5. Okay, fine. We'll buy some cool shades. Can I actually, how do I put those on? Precisely. Am I capable of putting those on? Okay, I've just got some cool shades. We'll figure that out later. So like we were saying, go to Freedorf, get up the motorway, then we can go and do some work at Carlaby. Okay, at some point it'll be night, and I will be glad that I've got that flipping torch. And don't be distracted. That's very bad indeed. So, okay. Bit of distraction coming in, so that might cause some wasted fuel, and that's absolutely fine. We've only got 1 threat coming in right now, so just relax, no problem, friend. There we go, one thing is taken care of, and yeah, things that are apart, they shuffle together as things continue. This turn, however, right, bigger problems. And also only got 1 more use of relax before I've got to rest to recharge that, so instead, use a new driver. That would be an automatic success because, yeah, it's targeting only 1 thing. So that's a good thing right there. And I could spend an energy. Okay. Either save my energy or save my money. Save the money for now. That's fine. And no, hang on. Because I am happy, yes, extra turn during a road event. So actually, I can just relax. And I get over my distraction, no problem, and that puts me in the zone. So gas drain goes down, because, yes, I just dealt with that event very nicely. And we've got a hitchhiker. Wouldn't you know it, a young road tripper, oh how lovely, would you mind taking me to the base of the mountain? I got a big hike planned, but I got a bit distracted. Of course, one might say. could tell he liked my car. This is a good start. But he was so sweaty. He must have been hiking for a few days before he got onto the roads. I'm not 100% sure I want the very sweaty guy to come and join me on this adventure. Plus, I don't know where this mountain is. Okay, but by the looks of it, he might come with his own unique perks. Okay, you know what? Sure, why not? Welcome aboard. Here we go. Mountain Trail. Quest added, I immediately stopped being happy. Okay, that may or may not be connected to the sweaty guy I just picked up. So here we go. Just down the road, there's a mysterious thing on the roadside. A briefcase. Okay. It could be filled with money, or it could be a bomb. Okay, new friend, how about you go and deal with that? So yeah, there we go. He's now got this new ability we can use if we want to. I'm going to, yes, use that. So, right, that generates armor that blocks me taking damage for the time being. And, oh, bloody hell, things are getting weird. So, okay, he can prevent me from taking damage, which is good. And also, gain one of each resource. Okay, he's literally, wow. You're filling up like energy and gas and car condition and whatever. Brilliant. So, have a go. That's absolutely fine. Use that on, yes, the star. Great. Then what we want to do is have a go again. So now I've got... Gosh darn it, I thought I'd have another go. No, I'm not happy anymore, so I can't. So, that's fine, because now I've got the chewing gum over here that deals with, yes, 2 greens next to each other. So that resolves that instantaneously. Spot on. So presumably, we can now... Okay, so it turns out it wasn't money or a bomb. It was a trumpet. And also a book. I gained skill points by reading books. Well, that was a good event to run into. Random road trumpets. And with that, we arrive at the next petrol station. Okay, before we make our next move, though, I've now got a passenger who wants to go somewhere in particular. And he wants to get there by a week on Monday. Oh, blimey, Mountain Base is, it's a long way away from where we were going, actually. So, right, if I do go up to Carnaby, I could just, you know, swing round this way to get to Mountain Base. That's... It's like halfway to the bloody festival right there. Okay, so me and you are going to be together for some time. And right, the way towns work is, you now just mosey through them and visit all the local bits and pieces. So on this occasion, yeah, there's like a mechanic and whatnot. So okay, I am hungry. I will buy a nice fresh apple and eat that. Beautiful. I'm also tired, but presumably if I rest in my car, which I need to do to get my skills back, yeah, that will sort out tiredness anyway. Okay, that chewing gum was good, so I'll buy more and potentially, yeah, replace the existing chewing gum down the line when that's used up. Also, I could just play the trumpet if I want to. 10 out of 10, game of the year. The gas station, meanwhile, yeah, sells a smaller variety of food, but they sell car upgrades. Oh, I'm not made of stone. Fine, we can have a lucky hula dancer. Though hilariously, because it is technically an upgrade, I need to take my car to the garage to install this tiny figurine. This is also where I can spray paint my car. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if I made it like, you know, a nice grey. Now, this is the same colour as my Toyota Corolla was, so... John, stop spending money, please! Oh, there we go. It's not that nice, to be honest. I was hoping for more of like a silvery grey, but you know what? It's fine. Now, remember what we said. We're going to rest in our car so I get my abilities back. So, okay, that gets us to, oh dear. It's now officially night. And I'm also cold and dirty. Okay, there's toilet paper, which I could buy and then, like, I don't know, wipe myself with, so I'm not dirty anymore, so, oh bloody hell. This road trip is not going well. And on this occasion, no one's selling a coffee, so I can't warm up, so... Okay, well this is not ideal for the start of my nighttime leg. Okay, we're sticking to the plan. Up the motorway, we need to get to Carnaby to do some work. keep in mind, I've got my torch, so things are going to be just fine. We don't even need to worry about it. Everything's going to be a-okay. Here we go. There's some speed cameras. Not too difficult to deal with. I'm sure that's fine. And like how they're hovering there, like it's a flipping boss fight or something. But you, sir, you can give me armor, which will protect me against the speed cameras. So there we go. There's some armor. As a result, I don't take any damage, but don't strike a pose for the cameras. I feel this is going to go badly wrong for me. Right, back over to me. I do have the ability to, yes, get rid of the fuel thing, but as a result, yeah, that'll be the end of my turn, because the other one wasn't a perfect fit. I'm unlucky. The speed cameras are out to get me at this point. I've got nothing I could do, aside from, yes, have a double have a go, which is fine, but it's going to cost me energy. So, okay, that's fine. We didn't get caught by the speed camera. We're also just leveling up as we go. That's fine. Still, cold's gone away. For the most part, yeah, the motorway is not so bad. Which makes sense, to be honest. If you're on, like, a major motorway, logically, things are going to be mostly pretty chill. And I know I just said I was going to stop spending money. But okay, all of a sudden, there's a silver spray. And I think that might be closer to my Toyota Corolla. Oh yeah, that's much closer. Oh, and I tell you what, while we're stopped at this gas station right here, I'm going to read a book. So, okay, am I officially done reading the book now? I am indeed. I'm inspired, and also it's morning. And I've got 3 skill points. So, okay, the next skill I can unlock is patience. Remove a threat for each skill. Use this event. So, right, the counter goes on. That is potentially more and more powerful. Oh, that's pretty good. And yeah, we'll just power through the tiredness and make our way to the next town over. And okay, today it's foggy, which might throw up some interesting and new threats or whatnot. Oh, on this occasion, roadkill. Which we've decided to stop for. Okay, you know what? I know precisely what to do. If we take, yeah, the chewing gum and put that right there, then that closes up into that formation, which means all of a sudden, spot on. That is going to deal with, yes, the car condition. Now there's nothing left but a tiny bit of fuel, which I can just have a go with, and the situation will be resolved. So, okay. I'm starting to get the hang of this, that's fine. So that rewards me with a tiny bit of energy, because, you know, my wanderlust led me to stop and investigate the dead animal. I could have just not stopped. I feel like most people don't stop just to gawk at a dead animal. And here we go, we've made it to Carnaby proper, so, okay. My fuel's almost half gone. And I probably can't really afford to, you know, buy more. And also I'm still tired, and, do you guys have coffee? Oh, now there's bloody coffee, obviously. You know what? I'm gonna have coffee. That's absolutely fine. Though I'm so tired that wasn't enough. I'd need a second coffee to stop being properly tired, and don't have enough to afford 2 coffees. I could sell the trumpet. But I'm not going to do that, because just down the road, there's an employment office. So okay, basically I'm trading energy for money. You know what, that's fair. That is broadly how jobs work, absolutely. So farm work would pay the best, but I come out of it completely bloody exhausted. Okay, before I make that decision, what's the cost of getting my energy back? Okay, chocolate is 2 energy, and it only costs 250. I think that's actually a pretty bloody good deal. Okay, sign me up for some farm work, sir. So, time just passes by. Beautiful. And I am now exhausted, but rich. I say rich. I've got the same amount of money I set off with. And that was barely down the road. But now, sir, now I can afford to buy that chocolate I was talking about. So now just eat all of the chocolate. Beautiful. And then we can just top up essential supplies. So, like, that chewing gum is really good for when the existing chewing gum wears off. This here spray, yeah. Double blue, absolutely. Take some of that, marvellous. And don't forget to buy cooking a fuel, John. You need a fuel. See, that's whole $20 right bloody there. I'm gonna be honest, I was going to the garage to, like, you know, invest in a sensible upgrade for my car. Alternatively, I could put flames on it. I will say, though, seat beads. Every single destination one left, it gives me 3 energy. That's really good and not even that expensive. Though I need to find, like, a proper garage to install it. Okay, you know what I think we should do? Mosey around the corner to Stall Route. Because over there, there's an opportunity to explore. And that probably means free bloody stuff. Oh, and hello, sexy. As we mosey down the motorway, we've got another hitchhiker. Hello there. Welcome aboard, good sir. I've been running her for 5 hours straight. My legs can't hold me up no more. I'm innocent. You've gotta trust me. Okay. Don't immediately feel 100% happy with this. Okay, so his abilities are 1, he's so scary no one's willing to sit next to him. And 2, hey up. He'll get rid of any 2 threats. But in order to do so, yeah, it costs me 10 cash. Like, he's charging me to solve the problems. You know what? I've decided we're not going to pick this guy up. I feel like I'm happy with my existing hitchhiker. He turned out fine. I've not got a good feeling about this one. Good luck, though. Have a nice life. Okay, there's one small town as a stopover before my next destination proper, so 1 store, 1 hostel. Wouldn't mind an actual proper rest here. Stay until morning. 15 hours. So okay, that would sort out my, yes, increasingly bad tiredness. It only costs, I say only costs $10. You know what, sure. I'm just going to rest here until morning. Presumably I'll feel really good as a result. So, there we go. I feel great, possibly. Ooh, I think breakfast might have been included given I'm not hungry at all. Oh, and don't forget on the way out of town, plug those lovely seats we bought into the car. Marvellous. Because, yeah, that is now free energy every time I move on. But, yeah, my next destination, that's the exciting one. Oh, and hello, sexy. I've just unlocked a new skill tree. The driving skill tree. Oh, and I tell you what, that's an interesting first skill. So 2 stars, which can deal with anything. The cost, however, is a gas. You know what? That's probably worth having right there. That's pretty good. And even better, we've got eco-driving. That can solve 3 gas problems at a cost of 1 energy. And even gets me a gas if it's perfect. So, okay, you can come along too. Honestly, I've barely been using patience. In fact, I'm not sure I've used it once. So that can just, naff off, and you 2 can come into play. Lovely. But yes, crucially, we've got a garage here and a cafe as well. But here we go. Exploring, we can literally... Oh! There's a super old school adventuring McGibble going on. I'm just literally exploring the forest here. I can, like, turn... Have a look-see-roundy, see what's going on. The hiker uses his rope to climb over the rocks, so... Right! I can go to new exciting sexy locations thanks to my hitchhiker friends. Well, you've been bloody useful apparently. Straight through all of this. Have a look-see-roundy. You found an item, return to the starting position to claim it. Okay! So, we can just literally mosey around this tiny... I'm not sure dungeon is the right term, but... Okay, well this is just bloody delightful. Make sure we explore fully. Have a poke in the cave, which I can light up with my flashlight, so... Okay, there's just, there's a car here. I found a series of dead cars in a cave. So, okay, keep on keeping on and make sure we've not missed anything here. Have a poke about, even more items, so... Okay. Exploration is just a pile of a really potentially interesting stuff. You want to make sure you don't miss anything here. But I think that's your lot. Never mind, there was our fourth right by the start. Bloody hell, it's okay. It's, get some mushrooms, one porn magazine, one crowbar. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, it's not a great haul, but then again, you were just wandering in a forest. I'm not sure what you were expecting. Still, the skirts that we stole off of that car, that is actually pretty good. Max gas up, max durability up. I could also use the mushrooms. This is a bad idea, but I'm gonna give this a go. So, right, that gave me energy, but I became hungry. Gotcha! The remaining mushrooms, however, right, I think we should probably sell them, and we can sell them to the nearby cafe. They'll also hilariously pay money for the Forest Porn magazine. Weird cafe we're in right now. Still, I will happily trade that for, yes, some coffee. And John, do not forget to install... Oh, now we're flipping cooking with gas, yes. Okay, keep an eye on the time though, because yes, we did promise to get the hiker to that mountain trail by next Monday. And I think we could do that actually. There's some nice easy motorway. It just takes me around the corner to Landgrud, and the mountain base is only just beyond that. Oh, perfect timing. I just flipping hit a traffic jam, which is, yes, potentially going to eat a lot of fuel, but I just picked up the eco-driving, meaning, oh yeah, oh flipping yeah, that'll do. And my other skill, yeah, I can avoid these negative effects here by simply spending one of fuel and driving fast. Which doesn't feel like a thing you can do in a traffic jam, but apparently it would work. Lovely. So okay, thanks to that new ability, that was lovely and easy to deal with actually. Spectacular. And yeah, had that gone worse, that could have eaten a lot of gas. Oh, but here's a new one. I've got a flat tyre. And naturally, yeah, if I don't handle that well, I could take a huge amount of damage to my car. Because if I don't know what I'm doing, I might damage something else. So, okay. Luckily, yeah, I brought along a bit of multi-spray, which is very, very good at dealing with that particular threat. So just to keep spraying that over and over again, I will unfortunately, yes, take a bit of a hit somewhere. So, right, that was a random status condition. I got a bit hungry. That's fine because I swear that was, yes, orange then green, right? I think that's orange then green. But for safety, I could use, yeah, drive fast, which is not a solution to having a flat tire. In fact, basically, it's the one thing you can't do with a flat tire, but screw it. It will resolve the situation, and we can be on our way at the cost of some fuel. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The journey around the mountains on the motorway to the next city, it was a bit longer than I anticipated. I'm now exhausted, tired, sad, dirty, and the, fuel's run out too. But that's fine. That's a-okay, because yes, either I could walk to get gas, or alternatively, no. I have got a jerry can full of gas I can use right now. That gets me enough gas to keep going while we're stopped and whatnot. Wipe myself down with the last of the toilet roll. That's now gone though. Eat a cinnamon bun to be less hungry and also get some energy back. Lovely. And yeah, just keep eating chocolate to get my energy back, which will keep me going at least till we get into town. When I do get into town, I've got no money. Okay, maybe I should have spent less cash back in the day on, you know, the flame decals and whatnot. But just keep on keeping on, as my friend the hitchhiker just talks to me about meteor showers and whatnot. I think we've almost made it to, yes, the next big city, and really don't need a slow driving area. I've been driving for a long time. I just need a place to chill out for a second game. Okay, I think we can do this though, which is, yeah, oh, hang on. Because I'm sad, I don't get any extra turns whatsoever. So, oh bloody hell, I need to stop being sad. Being sad is really a problem. have a go so we don't, like, you know, lose any more fuel. I cannot afford to be losing any more bloody fuel. And I think my hitchhiker friend's been leveling up as we go too. So, right. He's now got Take in Nature. So as a result, yeah, he could do green anything blue. And that's green anything. Okay, well, thank goodness you're here, my friend. Even better, he's leveling up even more. And bloody hell, we finally made it to the big city. So, right, all of a sudden, there are a lot of bloody shops here. Though I can't actually, like, afford any of this, to be honest, no. However, there is a random unlocked building we could go into, my friends. Because thanks to my crowbar, I can now pry open locked gates and whatnot. Okay, now we're flipping getting somewhere. Hilariously, one thing I can't get past, though, is this group. Some muggers are blocking the way. And I've got nothing that can deal with that. So, okay, maybe that scary criminal could have been useful right about now. Still, without him, yes, I think I can only get 3 items here. Mostly useless scraps and medication. Also cocaine. Fully restores energy when consumed. I should not do cocaine while driving. That strikes me as a bad idea. But on the other hand, gosh darn it, I was hoping the slightly dodgy backstreet store might be willing to buy the cocaine, but they're not. They will, however, buy, yes, a random scrap, etc., etc. So, okay, we could sell some stuff here. And that is enough for me to buy a tent. Which would, okay, restore additional energy when staying in the car. You know what? I will trade you a tent for this here trumpet, because apparently you're willing to pay a lot for trumpets. I think under the circumstances, we don't need to actually get a job right now. Instead, I just sleep in the car, given, yeah, presumably that will get rid of tiredness and top up my energy hugely. Oh, yeah, much a flipping better. Though, yeah, I'm stuck with a sadness, because that's a function of the hitchhiker. He just doesn't like being in the city. Though at his max level, he literally adds new roads to the map, which is hilarious. In fact, yeah, I think we can also stretch to a bit of a budget repair right here, just for a bit of durability on the car. And the rest of my money could go into fuel, which we definitely need, though may not be able to entirely afford. Right, that's all my money gone. Good. Still, the point is, we're now just down the road from the mountain base. There we go. Bright new day dawns and mountains in the background. Okay, you know what? This game's actually quite special, isn't it? Oh, and speak of the devil, just as we're coming up to, you know, dropping off this guy, we've got a songwriter by the side of the road who comes with, well, one, a bulky guitar, but more importantly, he comes with a cat. Okay, welcome aboard, sir. You're definitely allowed to stay. Blimey, that guitar is a bit on the big side. I like how no one raises the possibility of, say, tossing in $10 for gas money. That's just not a thing, apparently. But here we go. We have made it to the base of the mountain trail, which isn't just a place to drop off this guy. It's also the site of a new mission. So I could get a jerry can, a toolbox, and try and scale the mountain, opening up a brand new off-road path leading up to the peak, suggesting I'm gonna try bloody drive up there in this old thing. And as a reward for getting him where he wants to go, I get myself a brand new full jerry can, together with some new tires. So alright, those we can pop on immediately, for a bit of extra armor during events. Also you, sir, you're welcome to come up to the front now. The toolbox, however, I'm gonna be honest, that's a bit, yeah, expensive for me right now. I can't actually afford that. Meaning, okay, at this point I could, you know, try and earn some money, head back to the city, buy the festival tickets and move on to the festival. But I've got flipping weeks before the festival starts. Meaning I could just, you know, try and drive up a mountain with this guy and his cat, and a bit of spare fuel, and absolutely no cocky tools. Still, I would say, having delivered one hitchhiker to his destination, how about we wrap things up there? But, okay, I won't deny, this is actually something kind of special. There's just something really nice about moseying around the map, stumbling across adventures, occasionally falling into hard times, but you know, it's pretty low stakes hard times all things considered. You never feel like, you know, you can't just climb your way out of trouble pretty easily. There's just, yeah, a lot I like here, so, okay, do not be surprised if maybe, just a maybe, we continue this ridiculous adventure next week in the upcoming live stream. So hopefully you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been the delightful Keep Driving. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Jebediah Kerman has not exploded. Oh shit. Why did that happen? 5, 4, 3... Oh, I forgot to turn the thrust on. 5, 4... Is everything else... How is everything... Up to that point, that was going better than anyone expected.